Hi everyone and welcome. We're so excited to have you here for today's webinar for Effortless Collaboration, How to Streamline Email Production with Stripo's Teamwork Features. By the end of this session, you'll know how to turn your current workflow into a much more efficient, frustration-free process using Stripo. I'm Alina, part of the marketing team here at Stripo, and I know a lot about why we created Stripo's new collaborative features and want to share it with you. And here with me, Jane. Hi, Jane.
Hi, Alina. Hi, guys. Welcome to everyone who is joining our webinar session. Our May is fruitful on webinars, and I'm glad to see you here, and I'm glad that you made it and catching up with us. So I work closely with our users every day as a support manager and help them to get most out of Stripo. Yes, and together we will walk you through all the collaboration new feature in Stripo, and in next 50 minutes, yes, you will learn how to save hours of your working time and production efforts by working with Stripo built-in teamwork feature. So, before I will tell you the agenda of our webinar, I will also introduce you my colleague Maria that is in the chat support right now. We have a window of the chat on the right hand near the screen. If you have any questions or if you have any confusions or suggestions on what is going on the street, please do not hesitate and ask her. She will be happy and grateful for your questions. Okay, so greet Maria and let's proceed to our agenda of the webinar. Today we will check how to work with collaboration feature and streamline email production with Stripo Teamwork feature. And Alina will tell you why this collaboration matters. We will check the real-time co-editing, customer roles, and how to connect and streamline feedbacks and work with a Stripo template like a Google Docs. And we also will learn how to work with version history, guys. So our webinar will be divided into two parts. I will show you practical parts, yes, and Alina will tell you more from marketing specific side, why it's matter for you and why should you use it. Alina, do you like this plan?
Oh, I think that's a great plan. So, to begin with, let's talk about why built-in teamwork features matter. I can tell you one thing for sure. Collaboration can either make or break your email production process. Email production isn't just about putting some text and visual together and hitting send. It's a layered process that often involves a team of email marketers, designers, copywriters, managers, translators, and maybe even legal. Each of them works at different stages, often in completely different tools. Then come the round of edits. Can you move this? Can you update the call to action? We need a German version. Legal has commands. You've probably experienced it. A dozen email threads, conflicting feedback, and way too much back and forth. This chaotic process wastes time and increases the chance of mistakes, so your campaigns can be delayed. That's where Stripe comes in. We will build powerful teamwork features into the email editor itself, so your entire team can collaborate in one place, live, clear, and organize. So let's start with the first collaborative feature that helps you to make a solid structure for better collaboration. I'm talking about assigning roles for clear responsibilities. Let's jump and take a closer look at how it works. Jane, could you show us, please?
Yes, definitely I can. Yes, but before to proceed to practice, I would like to ask you guys to put thumbs up to this video. Yeah, I hope you will get a lot of joy and experience from this session. Okay, I will disable Alina and me, not to distract you for what's going on the screen, and share my screen. Let me share my screen. Yes, and change the layout. So guys, please tell in the chat to Maria if you hearing us well and seeing us well. And do you see my screen? Great. I think that connection processing well. So now you have got your professional and great team to work with you. But how to add all these members into your account and use one license for all the team? It's very easy. Stripo platform was developed in a way that even solo entrepreneurs and small team could work in Stripo, and even we allows big enterprises and huge team to work in Stripo. It is possible with our different pricing plan. For example, for basic plan, you will be able to add one extra member, and for free plan, it's also allowed, guys. And in medium plan, you will be able to add two members. And guys, if you are buying the pro plan, you will be able to add up to 9 members to work with you. However, if this members functionality is not enough for you and you need more members, you can proceed also to our extra features that allows you to buy more. For basic plan, you can add up to 6 members, for medium up to 9 members, and for pro up to 30 members. But if your team is large and a lot of members are working with you, you always can request information about personalized plan for you. So just reach us on our email. You can find our email in the description to this video, guys. So let's get to practice. So let's proceed to our Stripo account here, and you have multiple ways how to add your members. First of all, if you proceed to the home page, you will see the all data about your subscription. I have a pro one, but you probably will have another feature that suits all your business needs. So here in team collaboration, you will see all your members reflected here with a pop-up, and you can find this invite button and click on here, and you will see this pop up how to add the member. So here you see how many members is left for adding, and you see our roles. We have by the default 6 predefined roles. It's writer, viewer, admin, design, and proofreader. And the 6th role is owner. It's you, obviously. So you can check our predefined roles, or if the capability of this role is not enough for you, it's too narrow or it's too wide, you can customize your own custom role. Let's customize the custom role and see how you can invite member via custom role. And let's check all the features. Okay, for this, I offer you to proceed to the settings and go to the member tab to see custom roles and members in all its functionality. By the way, home tab also will show you the statistics of your account, how many tokens have been used per month and how many tokens are available. For example, for experts or for testing, the tokens that are renewable. Please use the home tab to check it. Okay, let's proceed to settings, to workspace, to team. Here you have all the members that you have added to the account. And I will proceed to role and add our customized role. By the way, the default predefined roles here and responsibility for these roles, you can check by pasting on these 3 dots. Yes. So let's proceed with new role. Okay. I will name my role as designer proofreader. Okay, so and description, you can add any description. I will put for webinar. Yeah, and here we see account permissions and editing permission. Account permissions will allow you to navigate via your account just to from the administrative side of view. So I will allow my designer proofreader, obviously Alina, and some of my private accounts Yeah, to use brand guidelines for view and manager, and emails, of course, for view in managing. And I think she will need to access the projects templates and members, why not? She will be able to export and test emails. And also, I will show her general styles, content, modules, um, message images, project images, and version history, of course. So I will save this rule. Yeah. So, and here, let's load one more. In the members, I will assign her. So please click on invite member, sorry guys, and the pop-up will show up. Okay, so role will be designer proofreader. Yes, so I have left 8 members to add. You can add, you can give full access or partial access, and I will do the partial access. So we see here groups, general and new group. I will give her general group, and new group will be known. Okay, so I will give her access to the webinar projects only. So you can fully customize on what template and what project your custom member will have access to. And this is very convenient. You can create as many projects as you wish according to your pricing plan. Of course, for Pro, for example, it's unlimited. You can create as many projects as you wish and separate, for example, your customers via this project and set different settings for these customers, just for your convenience. Okay, so we can invite via link or we can invite via email. I will use email option. So I have already added here her email. Yes. And I will put this email and I will send her email notification. However, for access to the projects, she do not need to confirm anything. She can only just log in into her account and be in the project. Let's send invitation. Great. And also I will invite another member, another my account, just to show you how it displays on the your members side. Okay, let's assign as this partial general group and project webinars and my new email. Here is my email. Let's put it and send notification. Okay, here is my members and I'm going to my account. Someone sent me invitation, yeah. And I'm going to my Stripo account. Login inside it, just like this. Yes. And I'm hidden to my account. Yeah. Okay, here is my account and here is the project tab. You can see personal and shared. Shared is exactly the account you have given the access to. Let's proceed and let's click and see the webinars. So this is how you can proceed with the adding extra members and how they see the functionality on their side. And after you invited these members, you will be able to edit template together. And why it's important, Alina will tell you. Let's get back to Alina. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Alina.
Oh, wow, that's exciting. It's really a
Yeah.
problem when everyone has full access to everything. Things can get messy fast. This feature is all about the clarity and control, giving everyone just the access they need to do their part and nothing more. It's simple, it's powerful, and it can save your team from a lot of accidental headache. And now let's move on the next piece of collaboration tools. And the next piece of the collaboration puzzle, and it's real-time co-editing. Here's the reality. Email production often takes way longer than it should. Why? Because different team members work in different tools. And adding feedback, rounds, edits, updates files, and you're suddenly jungling 5 versions of the same email. Sound familiar? That's exactly the problem we set out to solve with real-time co-editing. With this feature, everyone involved can open and work on the same email in the same time. No versioning issues, no waiting your turn, no copy pasting updates from a doc into the builder. You see changes live as they happen, just like in the Google Docs. Let us show you exactly how it works and how it can simplify your entire workflow. So, Jane, could we show
Yes, of
the
course.
feature,
Yes,
please?
guys.
Okay, let's go.
Let's guys jump into it. Let me share my screen. Yes, and now you have added everyone in the template and you are accessing, for example, I love my dad to the Father's Day. By the way, have you already created your campaigns to your Father's Day? Tell me in the chat. Okay, so here we are in my I love that template. Yeah, and let's show you the collaboration feature. I would like to copy this link and send to Alina. Let's do this. Alina, get to template. And while Alina is getting into it, as a Stripe support representative, you can even imagine how many requests we had to add simultaneous editing into the Stripe platform. Because could you imagine the situation? You are on your work desks and your colleague designer is working in the template and he or she is hidden to the lunchtime. And forget to close the template and you need to proceed with editing right now or with checking right now and you need to wait for all hour of lunchtime. This is a headache, as Alina have already said. So now you are free from these worries and now we will show you how to do it. So Alina, as you see, her tab here is already in the template and it means that you are together with your colleague editing. There are only 2 of us here, but imagine you have 10 people editing the template, and it's not confusing and do not damage the functionality of the editor. Let's check how to edit together. For example, I willing to change the styles of the buttons in the template, and Alina will change the text in this button. So let's proceed. I will go to the general settings, and while I'm changing the button styles, Alina will change the button text, our CTA text. So I would like to add more CSS animated styles to this button. So I'm displaying this hover button styles section. And by the hovering, it highlights, yes. And the button has already been edited by the Alina with the text. So here buttons also have changed. Alina, please also change the text on these buttons. And I, for example, click on the right button and I will also add some changes into the styles. For example, I will proceed and set border. So border will be also with the style. Yeah. And font color. You see it's changed. Alina, please, could you change the text on the button? Yes, get my promo. This is exactly what we need. And let's proceed, for example, to the text block. Here, under the hero image, we have our special promo code to treat our long-term customers, yes, and our new customers. So I will change the styles of this Stripe content, and Alina will change the text. Okay, let's proceed to the styles, and I will set another background color of the Stripe, for example, like this. Let's pick up something less extreme, guys. For example, like this, and click plus. And your color will instantly add to my palette. We also have the possibility to save the colors in your custom palettes here. This palette memorizes only the last colors that you have added previously. So here I'm hovering the text and change, for example, font color to the white one. Yeah. Changing the settings. For example, assign it as hidden 1, while Alina is editing in the same block. As you can see, no confusion. Okay, guys, let's proceed to the footer. Alina, please proceed to the footer with me. And please change something in this footer, for example, texts or links, delete the Stripe logo, and I will change these icons for menu, for social blog. You can add your own custom icons, or you can pick up any from the library. I think that these ones are looking too bold here, and I will just change it to these black ones. Or if you add your custom colors, you can upload images right from your desktop or via link. But I will just leave it for these black ones. So as you can see, Alina is editing the text, and it does not affect the functionality or your speed of working with the template. So guys, it's great. You see, it's very easy to proceed and easy to adjust. But while editing the template, you may have some comments or some suggestions how to do that, or some design is not suitable for you, and you willing to give the instructions to your designer how to lay out it best. Or you see that template is not performing with the design as you wanted it to perform. So you also need to give your feedback how to do it. Stripo had a new feature, has implemented new feature as commenting in the template. And Alina will tell you in details why does it matter and how it speed up email productions and feedback. Let's come back to Alina. Here we are. I will remove my stage and add Alina's slide. Alina?
Yeah, I'm here. That was a great experience to edit email together simultaneously directly in the Stripe editor. That was really great. And all right, now let's talk about what might be the most frustrating part of email production, getting approvals. Even after email is built, the work's not over. There is always someone who needs to review the copy, check the design, request changes, or give the final yes. And how does that usually go? Endless email threads, random Slack messages, feedback scattered across screenshots and forwarded messages. And nobody's quite sure what the latest version is or if all the edits have been made. We've all been there. That's why we added built-in commenting to Stripo. And now Jane and I will show you how easy it is to use and how much smoother and approval process can be. So let's try how commenting works. Jane, could we try the commenting?
Yes, for sure. Yes, guys. Okay, so now Alina have already told you that you can work with a with Stripo template, like with the Google Doc document. Yeah, and do you remember how you previously did the changes to template and sending for confirmation? You may export it as image, you may export it as HTML, share their template, or save it as a docs with the name of final editing for my Father's Day template point. Final editing for my I love my dad template point 2.0. And after final and the last final and the final boss. Yes, we all have been here, like Alina said. However, now you have no this headache because we here have commenting feature. By the way, guys, by the default, this commenting feature are disabled. And to enable it, you need to proceed to the settings, to the workspace, to the project. And our project is webinars. Let's click on settings here and sorry guys, not the project but the groups. Sorry, my bad. You can proceed to general group, click on settings and to configuration option, and you have commenting and co-editing mode disabled, so you just need to enable it. However, if they are disabled, then template will help you to enable it while sharing this template user shareable link. I will tell you more about this a little bit later. So let's proceed to my I love my dad template and click here on commenting. Do not worry, commenting disables your template only to read only version. So you will not damage your template in any way if you click on it. For example, I suggest to add on this banner more text. So I'm clicking on it and click on the needed color I want to put on my comment. All your members can have different color to avoid the confusion. Let's put something like, please add more text and submit it. Okay, now we see that comment is open and Alina can see it. To confirm it, she can put some emojis under my comment, or yeah, we need a stronger CTA, she's saying. Yes, sure. I will click on her comment and see that she wants me to change the button. By the way, do you remember how you send the instructions to your co-members? So you have to do screenshots or you have export the file and drop all this line. And yeah, it was not very pleasant. However, now instructions have not been more clear. All you need to do is to click on this circle and you will see direct instructions to direct the element of the template. And this is very, very convenient. So I also will respond with the reaction to Alina. And we have here these shortcuts, but it's not all. Yeah. I even can mention someone in the comment. For example, I want to mention my second account here and write, please proceed. And you do not need to wait and check for the comments and constantly check the commentary section and template. Our system will send you email that someone mentioned you in the comment. Yes, and this is great. For example, I want to comment here that best offers needs to be done with another layout. I want to have another structure here to show more offers. Like here. Let's click here. And for example, I'm willing to change the styles of these buttons. I'm clicking and saying, please change the color. Yeah. And I'm willing also to mention someone. Let it be also Alina. Yeah. And send this comment to her. By the way, if your extra user that you are referring to and willing him or her to do some changes in template are not added as an extra member, it's easy to fix without leaving the template, and it's very convenient. So you click on this add mark, you're adding this sign of email, and here invite the member. Click on it, and pop-up will appear. Isn't it convenient, guys? So please, you are free to use this functionality with inviting members. Please check all the 3 ones. Okay, let's come back to the commenting. Here, Alina is having comments for me. Can we add personalization here? Yes, of course we can. Stripo offers you to add any variable and any personalization tag from your ESP. You are welcome to do it. What tags exactly do you wish? Let's ask Alina. Yeah, we are asking her and proceed to all her comments to check if we have not missing anything. Yeah, that's great. By the way, if your comment is not clear enough, for example, and you read it, understand that it needs additional clarification, you always can click here on edit comment and add a little bit more information. I'm saying that the colors needs to be changed to white. And for clarity and transparency, guys, the comment will be marked as edited here. So all the answers to the comments to simplify the search will be stuck on the parent comments, like here. If you will have a lot of threads under this comment, it will be also hidden and you will have ability to check them all. Just to simplify the order, to avoid the mess, guys. So the width of the comment can be limited to 500 characters, but I think it's more than enough for you. So you see this comment dot. It means that you have not read some comments. So please check it. Also, if the comment has been resolved, the owner of the comment, the person who wrote it, and admin in the account can resolve it to change the status from open to closed. Okay, so I see that please add more text, and Alina has done it. So I'm clicking this resolved tab here, And this changed the status of the comment to resolved. So you can filter it by open and resolved. Let's check more open comments, what we can close here. Name. Okay, let's add the name and close this comment. Let's proceed to editing mode. Here, for example, instead of the det, I want to add the merge tag with name and proceed with the merge tags and, for example, adding this merge tag from MailChimp. Yeah. And of course, I'm coming back to the comment section and writing to Alina that it was done. Alina, can you please change the status of the comment with the personalization to resolved? Click on the check mark here. Yeah, it was resolved. Nice job. So guys, you see that all your editings and all your suggestions have been saved in the one template and are stored in one place to avoid the mess and simplify your life. You are welcome to check and to test this commenting functionality after the webinar, guys. So, and of course, we are waiting for your feedbacks. By the way, Stripo have proceeded even further. If you have any extra members, for example, you have large team and not all extra members, for example, law department, legal department, or some managers were not added directly into the Stripo members tab, you can share the link to this template and allow them also comment it. How to do it? Let's click on share. Yes. And let's check the share functionality. So here, if the collaboration feature are not enabled in the project, the system will offer you to do so right here in this window. So click on advanced settings, remove Stripo branding, for example, enable social sharing, and let's disable source code. And live collaboration preview is enabled and anonymous comments are enabled. And let's share this link. I'm sharing the link to this template and will send this link to my manager to his anonymous account. Anonymous for our Stripo account, of course. Okay, this is my manager's account. Yes, and this is shareable link. Yeah. Your manager also can change his data here so we could understand who exactly have commented this template. Let's put my manager and leave this template, leave this email, sorry. Click on confirm. And now my manager can see the preview of the template and here interactive preview where he or she needs to comment. For example, I'm reviewing it and willing to change this background color because it looks too extreme. I'm clicking here and, for example, mark my comment with the red color to make it visible enough. Okay. Click on save. And now in the template, we can see this comment, even if manager was not added as extra user. Let's check it on practice. Let's refresh our template. Oh, even without refreshing, we already see it. So we have coming back to our template and see that we have unreaded comments. Let's proceed to the comments and see comment from the manager. He said, please change this background. And I'm clicking on 7 and see what exactly needs to be changed. This is very convenient. Okay, I'm clicking emoji and set. And I will change the background, obviously, now to the styles, where I will pick up the styles from the footer. It's very easy to do. Just copy hash code and get to our needed stripe and put the hash code here. Yay! Fantastic. Guys, and I'm going to the commentary section and reply done. Let's check what our anonymous member is seeing. Okay. Yeah, the template is changed right in the online mode. You even do not need to refresh the page. So our manager is seeing that it's done. So here resolves the comment. Great. Nice job. So guys, please proceed to the Stripo editor if you are looking this webinar in after the session, after the recording session. Also, you can communicate with us by putting the comments to the video below. So we could see what experience you had with the anonymous commenting and commenting feature directly in the editor. So let's get back to Alina and check what she have got for us about our safety net version history. This is a very important feature. Let's get back to Alina. Yes.
Yes, I'm here.
Did you like commenting?
Yeah, it was exciting. And you can see that just like in Google Docs, you can now leave comments directly inside the editor on specific email elements. Need the copy tweaked on a button? Just click Command and tag the person responsible. Want feedback on a banner image? Same thing. No need to explain which block you're talking about in a separate chat. So I think that's a great feature and very valuable. And now there is one still more thing every team needs, especially when multiple people are working on the same email, a safety net. Because let's face it, mistakes happen. Maybe someone accidentally deletes a section. Maybe the latest round of edit just didn't work out the way you hoped. You had a perfect version 2 days ago and now you can't recreate it. Without a way to track changes or go back, that usually means starting from scratch, and that's a huge waste of time. That's exactly why we built version history in Stripo. Let's take a look at how it works and how it gives your team the confidence to keep moving without fear of losing progress. So, Jane, could you show us the version history?
Yes, I will show you not only version history, but how to track changes that your extra users have done. Yeah, and let me proceed and disable Alina's screen and share my screen again. Yeah. So this is our template here once again, and we have done a lot of change here and want to revert our changes to the template that initially was created. Let's click here on the version history, and miraculously, we see all the patches have recorded here in the history. And you see exactly the name of the people who have done the changes. Let's load more. Here by the error, they are stuck in. You see the person who made the changes, the date of the changes, and the time of the changes. Here we have done 70 changes together. And we see exactly what Alina have done and what I have done. And even more, if you enable this control, show changes, like here, it by default will be enabled, you can see exactly the place and the comment what this person have done with template. Let's check on this one and see this orange area, and you see the block that Alina have edited. And you see here that text was changed by her. Yes, let's show another changes of Alina. Yeah, you see she have added the button. And here she was editing the promo code text. Yeah, and you can revert, undo, and redo this kind of changes. So if you want to restore template to any version you consider as suitable for you, just click on these three dots and click restore. Let's restore it to the initial version. Let's do this. Wow, and we see this template without changes. Yeah, guys, works very fast and works as a safety anchor for you in this sea of the house of template and content creation, guys. So let's proceed to the version history one more time and see how many days and months you can have in your version history storage. We have a different time for different pricing plan. For example, for free plan, you will be able to keep your changes 30 days. For basic plan, it's 60 days. For medium plan, it's 90 days. And for pro and prime plan, it's 1 whole year. So you can be fully secure by our version history and track all the changes that your extra users have been done. And it works like similar with the patch and logs logic on the back end. So guys, let's come back to Alina, and she will tell you more things about version history a little bit. And after, we will wrap up this session and wait for your comments, guys. Let's get back here. Let's remove my stage and add the stage with Alina.
Yeah, I'm here. Wow, that was great again. And you see, with version history, every major change is saved. You can see who made changes, when they were made, and best of all, you can restore any previous version of your email with just one click. It's like a time machine for your email. You always know where you've been, what changed, and how to get back to the version that worked best. So, all right, we're coming to the end of today's session, and I think, Jane, that we tried to cover all the Stripo's collaborative features. Do you agree?
Yes, I agree that we have done a great work with you today and introduced you all the capacity of collaborative feature of Stripo. And guys, before the end of the session, we are waiting for your comments in the chat. Please proceed to the live chat, and if you have any, please ask it to Maria.
Okay. Oh, yeah. And just I want to add to that, all of these features are designed to do one thing: make email production easier, faster, and more collaborative, no matter how many people are involved in your process. So, if your team is still jumping between tools, struggling with approvals, or losing time to feedback loops, it's time for a change. Start collaborating smarter. Try Stripo's teamwork features today. Do you agree, Jane?
Yes, guys. By the way, guys, have you did you know what email said when it saw all the team is editing it at the same time? Wow, I'm getting edited by the dream team. So we are offering you to become a part of our Striper Dream Super Team and add all your members and colleagues to create your own one. Yeah, guys. So, thank you for being with us. Thank you for watching this session till the very, very end. You are my heroes. Do not forget to like this video and write your comments and subscribe to Stripo YouTube channel. We are doing such session, how to session and session with the experts to explain you more marketing feature every single month. So we are grateful for you to join us. And let's see you next time. Bye bye.
See you next time. Bye.